What's good, people? I go by the name of Only One THFC, also known as Flicks, and this vlog is not about football, it's not about Tottenham, it's about gun crime / knife crime. Now, really and truly, I don't know where to start this one, but all I want to say is it needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. It needs to stop. We live in a world of 2019, the 21st century, and we got this nonsense going on. People stabbing, shooting each other, and for what? For their snapback, for their jewelry, for their phone, wallet, whatever. You know, it needs to stop. Enough is enough. I found two guys, both on Instagram, basically trying to get their message out, like myself, and showing their support. One guy is Idris Elba. We all know who that guy is. And another guy called TY Logan 300. Now with TY, apparently he was walking the streets and he took a knife off an 8-year-old. An 8-year-old. Now that 8-year-old should be at home watching cartoons, playing video games. Instead he's walking the streets, playing in the park, carrying a knife. It is getting way, way out of line. It needs to stop. On the other hand, yes, there's some shops out there selling knives to under 18s. That one needs to stop, because for me personally, that'll cut off the nonsense out. But then again, you could go to your kitchen and grab a knife just like that. You know, discipline from parents, friends. You know, it needs to be more. This is when the police need to get more involved. You know, because for me personally, the police, they don't do nothing. They don't do nothing. You know, it is getting very, very stupid, and it needs to stop, because what else can we do? What else can we do apart from, like myself, trying to get the message out, you know, because it is getting way, way out of line. There's stabbings and shootings nowadays happening in broad daylight. Broad daylight. Now, me being a big Tottenham fan, because obviously that's where my dad's from, so I grew up supporting Tottenham. I have to get off at Seven Sisters if I'm watching a Spurs game. And I'm walking up the high road, you know, and I'm not going to lie, I have to turn and look back every few seconds, because no offence, there's a lot of nutters out there, you know, and I shouldn't have to walk up the high road going to Tottenham and turn every few seconds, knowing and hoping to be safe, you know. Just like I said, we live in the year of 2019. It should not be happening. We should be able to leave our front door, back door, whatever it is, and not be able to think about this utter nonsense. And it needs to stop. If I remember rightly, there was a stabbing a few months back in the high road, and this was in broad daylight. And for what? And for what? It needs to stop. Enough is enough. I come from Kent, and not far from me, there's a place in Kent called Maidstone. And this stabbing happened outside a nightclub, and there was a young guy like myself, you know, and he got stabbed. And for what? For what? It is getting way out of line. Now this is what I'm going to next. Gangs. I like my music, I like my hip hop, I like my gram, all that stuff, you know. But I'm just a normal guy. I'm not one of them guys who walk the streets listening to that music and carrying a knife and talking all that, talking all the slang. Yes, I know I talk that slang sometimes, but you know, it's all for jokes and that. But what I'm getting at is there's gangs out there who listen to that sort of music, and they're bringing their little, these artists are bringing their little gangs in, and then you've got a couple of people from them gangs holding knives and guns. Saying that, these people didn't get searched. Now, if they got searched, those knives would have been taken off them, because, you know, obviously these stabbings wouldn't have happened. But that young guy, he got his life taken away just like that. This young guy was going to university, he had a decent job, and his life got taken away just like that. And it's getting way, way out of line. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Gun crime, knife crime, it needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. It is getting way out of line. Now, I really don't know what else to say is, other than that, but it needs to stop. Now, there's two videos coming up from Idris Elba and TY Logan 300, both on Instagram. Watch their videos, show their support, and please subscribe to my YouTube, Only One THFC. All the other social medias will be down below. Other than that, we all need to put the word out. Enough is enough. Gun crime, knife crime needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. Come on.
Cuz, I see what my man's doing, cleaning up the streets of London. I respect it. Doing this little bit, so I said, you know what? Let me do mine. You get me? Cleaning the streets, I found 2 knives. Look, cuz, you see this one here? I took this off. It come like some mini machete. They even know what's going on. You get me? Fam, you see this one here? I found this on a little 8-year-old, cuz. 8-year-old, you should be watching Ben 10, but you're rolling around with knives and them thing there. Cuz, you see this one here? You don't even want to play with it. Look, little handle and them thing there. Trust me, G, you don't even want to get messy with that one. Mad. You see this one here? When I spoke to you, I said, cuz, this one here should be left in the butcher shop, cuz. You're moving mad. What are you doing around with this? You see this next one I'm going to show you, cuz. Cuz? Cuz? Cuz, you see this one here? Different. Blood. Look at it. Mad. They don't even know what to do. I said to man, cuz, you can't even run with it. You can't even put it in your pocket. G, enough is enough. Enough is enough. All jokes aside, put down your knife and save a life. Trust me, my brother, that's the new one. Put down a knife, save a life. Trust you, man, it's a joke.
Yo, knife crime is not new, yeah? I grew up in the 80s and there was knife crime back then between blacks and whites, and now it's definitely between young black men in small, tiny communities, and it's affecting everyone. We all look stupid. You look even more stupid. If you've got a knife or you know someone that's got a knife, tell them to stab themselves right now. Trust me, because you're just going to stab your future if you go and stab someone else. You become a murderer, you go to prison, you ain't got shit. For what? For some beef that lives within your community. You need to see past that. We have to say something about it as well. Entertainers that are out there, there's young people that look up to us, man. We need to just vocalize this, send a message out saying, put the knives down, it's dumb. All right, it's dumb. We don't need to be killing ourselves. We have so much more we can offer. And you're gonna kill your future, you're gonna kill someone else's future, and it's dumb. Entertainers, do me a favor, man. Put out similar videos. Let's try and put out something and say that we care for our communities. Stop the knife crime, please.